We've seen teams in the past make it to conference finals when nobody expected them to, like the Atlanta Hawks in 2021, or maybe the Dallas Mavericks in 2022, but sometimes teams have struggled to make it back. Even the Utah Jazz made it to the conference finals back in 2021, same with the LA Clippers, and they didn't sniff it again since. But a team that made it last year when nobody really expected them to was the Indiana Pacers, but I do think they're a little bit different, and I think they're in prime position to be right back into it next year. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are continuing our 2025 season rebuilds today by rebuilding the Indiana Pacers, who have a franchise player in Tyrese Haliburton. He's been there for a few years now. He's playing for Team USA in the Summer Olympics and led this team to the conference finals, beating the Milwaukee Bucks in round 1, beating the New York Knicks in round 2, and a very competitive sweep in round number 3, in which Haliburton did get injured in. They did trade for Pascal Siakam last year. Didn't really have to give up too much. Bruce Brown to make the money work. They gave up a first-round pick this year, ended up being Jacoby Walter. Toronto ended up moving one of those firsts to Utah, that ended up being Isaiah Collier. There's still one more first to be decided in this trade, but now that they re-signed Siakam, this looks like a great deal for Indiana. Miles Turner has been one of the more underrated players since he's been drafted back in 2015. He is due for a new contract extension, and he saw what Jared Allen just got at $30 million a year. I'm sure he's going to be asking for more than that and get a nice payday. They just paid Andrew Nembhard as well about $20 million. He broke out in the playoffs, 24 years old, 31st overall pick. They actually got this pick, I believe, in the Karis LeVert trade when they traded him to Cleveland a few years ago. Benedict Mathurin was hurt throughout the whole playoffs, but he could be an odd man out eventually. We'll see if he's going to be getting that rookie extension at the end of this year. Probably not, and it's going to be a big year 3 and year 4 for him. We'll see if he gets that up. I'm actually, I think, going to go with him as a 6th man, and we're going to start Aaron Nesmith, who's looked great on his contract. Good three-point shooter. I thought stepped up defensively in the playoffs, especially in round 2 on Jalen Brunson, and this was a nice piece that they got from Malcolm Brogdon. They re-signed Obi Toppin, which was interesting since he's kind of blocking Jarris Walker, but they're thinking Jarris Walker could be the backup small forward. But I don't know. You got Mathurin, you got Nesmith. We'll see where those minutes come in. TJ McConnell, one of the better backup point guards in the league. They probably want to re-sign him, but they're going to be a second apron team soon, so they got to worry about that. Isaiah Jackson's probably going to be gone at the end of the year. I don't think they're going to be able to afford him. He could get picked up by a different team, and that's why they signed James Wiseman. Like I said, Jarris Walker is going to get minutes. Ben Shepherd, a first-round pick, was good for them in the playoffs. And I like their draft as well, getting Johnny Furphy in the second round and Rick Freeman. I'm not a big fan of Tristan Newton, but hey, I think at the end of the second, not a bad pick. They just signed Cole Swider as well. Former Syracuse Orange. I forget about that sometimes. So this is going to be the rotation for year number 1. Haliburton, Nembhard, Nesmith, Siakam, and Turner. That is going to be the 1 through 5. I actually think I may go like 25 to Nesmith and 30 to Nembhard, because I'm very big on Andrew Nembhard. I think he could win Most Improved next year. I like him. I like Emmanuel Quickly in those odds, and then we'll have Siakam and Turner in the front court. I think they complement each other very nicely. Then you have a very good bench. Like, this is a deep team as well. Mathurin, Toppin, McConnell, Walker, and Jackson. And Ben Shepherd as well. We're going to run a 6-man bench unit. Injuries will happen, so guys will get more minutes. But yeah, I really like the depth this team has. They can withstand injuries, and they could also use some of this depth in a trade if they needed to. And a lot of these guys haven't had too much of injury history. I mean, Haliburton was banged up at times last year, but he's been kind of reliable, I think, throughout most of his career. And I think this team is going to be in a good position to make it to the conference finals again. Now, would they have made it to the conference finals if Dame and Giannis weren't hurt, or if OG and Randall weren't hurt? Probably not. Like, I don't think they still would have made it, but I do think that this team can stay healthy, has the depth and the top end talent to make it back. We started the year 0-2, funny enough, and I really like Jarris Walker a ton. I do think he's probably better suited though as the 4. I worry about his offensive shot creating ability as the 3. So we'll see what ends up happening with this team. Obviously, when they made a move for Siakam, that was going to delay Walker ever starting. I just thought it was interesting bringing back Obi Toppin, even though I love him as a player. I just didn't know if that was worth it, especially if you may run into some apron issues financially in a few years. He may just get moved down the line anyway. Oh, and this is brutal. TJ McConnell tore his left Achilles in a contract year as a 32-year-old. He's out for the year. That is scary, too, for somebody as old as TJ McConnell is. Damn, that sucks, because he was so clutch for them in the playoffs. Even at times played better than Tyrese Haliburton. So that's just going to mean more minutes for Jarris Walker and Ben Shepherd. I'm not going to insert anybody into the starting rotation. That is a contract year, like I said, so maybe we can get him back on a discount. So he wants $7 million. I'm going to give him a 1-year deal, so he'll be under contract next year for $7 million, so we don't have to worry about him leaving us in the offseason. And we are here at the trade deadline with a 27-25 record, maybe a little bit of a conference finals hangover. Shout out to the Detroit Pistons with their veterans as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. The Bulls are the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference with Josh Giddey running the show. You have the Boston Celtics here, which makes sense as the 4 seed. I mean, they probably should be a little bit better. We're right there as the 6 seed. If we look at our point differential, though, we are 6th in the East with that at a 3.3. So I don't really think that we are underperforming. It is weird with all this talent. For some reason, we're a bad home team, 13 and 14 at home with a good home crowd, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Siakam and Haliburton are at the top of the scoring board, which, to no surprise, Miles Turner in a contract year has been good for us, averaging 2.4 blocks a night. I want to see if he's open to discussion, so we don't have to worry about that in the offseason. Andrew Nembhard has been playing really well, 6 assists, 41% from 3. Maybe him and Haliburton is just going to be Fox and Haliburton here in Indiana. I don't think Nembhard is as good as Fox is, but Haliburton could be as good as Fox is. At least I think Haliburton's better right now than when Fox was in Sacramento back in like the 2022 season, 2021 season as well. And then Andrew Nembhard is probably just as good as Haliburton was in Sacramento currently. At least I think he could be this year. So Ben Shepherd has not been great. I don't really think I'm going to make any moves at the deadline. I'm glad that Jarris Walker is getting like a full rookie year, even though he's not like rookie eligible anymore. Aaron Nesmith has been an elite 3-point shooter for us. Obi Toppin's been efficient. So this is a very solid team. But Miles Turner does not want to talk extensions, or at least he's not eligible to right now. So I think I'm just going to let this team go until the end of the year. Hopefully we get hot in the second half. Man, if Cade Cunningham wins MVP, that'd be kind of cool. We don't really have anybody here in the awards at all. I don't think I'm going to look to make any moves. We could in the offseason if we have a disappointing playoff exit, but it is still unfortunate that TJ McCollum tore his left Achilles. Luka Doncic ruptured his left Achilles. Oh, J-Dub as well. You hate to see it. Mitchell Robinson also fractured his right leg. He was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for Dennis Schroeder. The Knicks don't really need any more point guards, and they don't want to move any big men, so I don't really get that deal. If it was Mitchell Robinson and maybe salary filler for Nick Claxton or Day'Ron Sharpe and Schroeder, I could have gone that, but yeah, I don't think really Mitch Rob for Schroeder makes a lot of sense. And Nikola Jokic wins his 4th MVP. He'd be going to like top 10 player of all time status with that. Stephon Castle ends up getting Rookie of the Year. Russ is your 6th Man of the Year as well. Spurs take home 2 major awards, with Wemby getting DPOY in year number 2, and he takes home Clutch Player of the Year also. Cade Cunningham was a top 5 player in the NBA this season. I mean, I would be totally shocked actually if that happened next year. I do think he's going to have a major leap though. We see former Pacer Domantas Sabonis on All-NBA first team as well. And we did get Tyrese Haliburton though on All-NBA third team. It just seems like a win-win trade all around. The only thing is like Sabonis is about 3 years older than Haliburton, so he has a little bit of time to make up for that. And we ended up making the playoffs as the 5 seed. Last year, the Indiana Pacers ended up as the 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. But we got a tough round 1 matchup against the Boston Celtics, who 2K doesn't love. But I don't know. I feel like they've been better a little bit as of late. And for some reason, McConnell, who ruptured his Achilles, came back. I'm not playing him for the playoffs because that's just kind of unrealistic. How do you have that major of an injury and you're back in like 2 months? So we did have an injury to Isaiah Jackson. So we saw a little bit of James Wiseman off the bench, which Jackson is getting back fully healthy. 5-man bench I may do for round number 1. I mean, Ben Shepherd. Actually, I don't think I'm going to play Ben Shepherd in the playoffs, man. He was too inefficient throughout the regular season. So Benedict Mathurin, who I thought was fine, 25 minutes a night. I mean, I definitely want to go 36 to Haliburton and Siakam. I want to go 35 to Nembhard and Miles Turner, or 33 to Turner. Yeah, this is fine with me. We can rock that. Round number 1, this is a rematch from the 2019 playoffs in round number 1, in which the Kyrie Irving-led Celtics did beat the Pacers, led by, I want to say Oladipo, but he could have been hurt in that series. Siakam with 20, 10, and 5. Haliburton with 18 and 8. There's Miles Turner, 12, 10, 2, and 3. I think Oladipo was hurt in that series. I don't know. I'm trying to go back on that. Mathurin, 1 for 10. All right, let's not see that again. Game number 2, Isaiah Jackson fully healthy. Boom. We tied this series up. We win 114, 107. Haliburton with 28 and 10. Siakam with 23. Game number 3 is going to go to the Boston Celtics. They end up winning 124. Haliburton with 39, 6, and 8. Nembhard with 28 and 10 and 3 steals. But we lost by 1. Game 4 goes to the Pacers. We stay alive. This is a close series. Nesmith definitely wants to play hard against his former team. He goes for 25 points. 3 steals in this game for Isaiah Jackson. 15 assists and 5 turnovers for Andrew Nembhard. Game number 5 goes to the Boston Celtics. 125-110. Damn, Siakam with 21, 7 and 7, 16 and 18 for Tyrese Haliburton in this game as we are down 3 games to 2. Can we force a game 7? Can we win at home to go back to Boston for game 7? Things are looking good for us right now, but we could definitely choke this in the second half. We're currently up by 8. Up by 12. All right, this is looking good. Up by 16. And we are going to force a game 7. We win 119, 104. We scored 41 in the 4th. Andrew Nembhard stepped up. And the Knicks just beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 5. So can we beat the Celtics on the road game 7? I just want to make it a close one, but we're currently down by 23 points. I feel like the Pacers are a team that could come back down from 23 just because of how high-powered their offense is. But we're down by 35 here in the second half. All right, well, we're going to get blown out here in game 7. Damn, it wasn't even close. We gave up 159 points That is disgusting. Jaylen Brown dropped 44, 11, and 8. They had 4 guys scored north of 20. That sucks. All right, well, it wasn't even a competitive Game 7. You have the 1-seeded Knicks versus the Celtics. You have the Hawks and the Sixers in round 2, a rematch of 2021. And the Sixers are going to get their revenge. I think the Hawks blew a 3-1 lead. But just like always, the Celtics end up beating the Sixers in the playoffs. But shout out to Embiid making it to a conference finals. Celtics-Lakers NBA finals, a rematch from what was about 15 years ago. And Jaylen Brown gets back-to-back finals MVP. So we lost to the team that won it all. And yeah, Jaylen Brown would definitely be like a first ballot Hall of Famer, I think, already. Chris Paul ended up getting traded to the Cavs. He ended up retiring. The Sixers are going to lose some rotational pieces as well. The Knicks ended up getting Kevin Love throughout the year. There goes Russell Westbrook. Hey, going out, winning a 6th Man of the Year award, that's pretty cool. Oh my God, I don't know how the Cavs did it, but they end up with the #1 overall pick in this draft. I think we get our first round pick at number 19. Yeah, we do get it. We owe the Raptors our first round pick in 2026. And that's top 4 protected as well. I mean, the Pacers did a great job getting Pascal Siakam for what they did. Like, I don't even mind Johnny Furphy cracking the rotation next year, but it's like, do I want to make a move on the margins? I mean, that was a disappointing, that was disappointing losing in Game 7. I think I'm going to give this team one more year with its current core. And if we can't make it out of like round 2 next year, or make it at least to round 2, I think we're definitely going to switch things up. The Cavs are going to... Wait, what? They take Mackenzie Mbako out of Indiana over... I've never seen that. Over Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan. Oh my God, Cooper Flagg really fell to 3 to Dallas. What just happened? Oh my God, Cleveland, you could not have fumbled that anymore. That is insane. The Wizards are trading number 4 for Desmond Bane and a first. And the Grizzlies select Ace Bailey. What is going on? And Dylan Harper is going to San Antonio. Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle in the backcourt with Wemby. That is unreal. Pretty cool that Ian Jackson from UNC staying in North Carolina, going to the Charlotte Hornets. And at number 19, I'm getting Igor Demon, who is coming over from international play to BYU, who's coached by Kevin Young, a former assistant coach of the Phoenix Suns. And I think that's great value for us at 19. And we did take Dylan Mitchell, a Texas player in the 2nd round. Indiana's not, or is familiar with taking guys in the 2nd round. I forget if Greg Brown was drafted in the 2nd round or it was just like an undrafted guy, but he was a former Longhorn in the 2nd round going to the Pacers. We're going to pick up everybody's team option here. I don't mind James Wiseman as my 3rd string center. We'll actually see if we can afford Isaiah Jackson. Now, I think for rebuilds, I got to start, looking at the second apron thing. I hope that's implemented in 2K25. I doubt it is, but I think that could actually provide a little bit more of a challenge. I mean, Siakam's contract's going up, Halliburton's going up, Nembhard's contract's about to kick in, and this is all before I bring back Miles Turner as well, who does have 3 offers already. None of them are real. So we're going to give Miles Turner a 4-year deal. It'll be a player option on him last year. Going to be $25 million going up. We are going to be kind of tight for cash. I'm going to hope to be able to bring back Isaiah Jackson on a 2-year deal. And I'm going to offer him a 2-year deal around $20 million. Someone like Goga Bitadze and Mo Wagner got a little bit more for the backup center market, I think. We did unfortunately lose out on Freeman and Tristan Newton in free agency. They actually got deals from other teams. So TJ McConnell, wow, couldn't speak there. Ended up dropping to a 79 overall off the Achilles tear. He's going to probably play 14 minutes tonight. This could be his last year playing notable minutes for us because he may regress pretty hard in this game. Hopefully this team can make a run in the playoffs. I don't think Igor Demon, who I got to change his name, is going to get too much runtime in his rookie year unless injuries do occur or guys just aren't efficient whatsoever. So actually, I think this year I'm going to start Benedict Mathurin. We're going to go 35 to Halliburton, 30 to Nembhard, 28 Mathurin, and then we'll go 32 to Miles Turner. We're going to play Nesmith, Walker, Toppin, Jackson, and McConnell off the bench. I think Ben Shepherd's going to be the odd man out to start the year. And then I'm also going to send Igor Demon to the Indiana Mad Ants. He could crack the rotation if we do get just plagued with injuries this year. We're 4-star perimeter-centric under Rick Carlisle. First game of the year is at home against the Denver Nuggets. Hopefully we can start the season with a dub, and we do. We end up winning by 17. Halliburton drops 35 and 14 to start off the year. 21 points for Siakam, 29 for Andrew Nembhard. We ended up blowing out the Knicks in game number 2. Siakam dropped 35, Halliburton 27 to 10. Nembhard was great with 3 steals, 4 steals for Miles Turner, but then we ended up losing to the Pistons, who are actually good in this. Jarris Walker had 25 points off the bench. So here we are at the trade deadline. Last year we were 2 games above 500. We are much better. We are 32 and 19, much better at home this year. Yeah, last year felt weird. We are the #1 team in offense in the Eastern Conference. Also the NBA, we'd be actually the 3rd best team in the NBA offensively. Defensively, we're actually top 5. We have the 2nd best point differential behind the Charlotte Hornets, who are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. They added Jimmy Butler. It is crazy that the Charlotte Hornets could not recruit better guys. I feel like just overall, when they had Michael Jordan as their owner, I feel like so many players would have wanted to play for Jordan that like idolized him growing up, but that just never really happened. Obviously, you're not playing for Jordan as a coach or anything. Like, he's not your coach, like he's the owner, but they just never really had pull. I mean, they were sponsored by Jordan. It's just crazy that it just didn't really work out. Halliburton has been elite this year. He could win MVP. That efficiency, those assist numbers, he's been a beast. Siakam, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. He's been so good as well as a number 2. Mathurin, shooting the ball well in a contract year. Miles Turner playing great off that contract extension as well. Andrew Nembhard, efficient, could be a little bit better from 3, but he's averaging 7 assists a night. I love this team. Ben Shepherd's been getting inconsistent playing time when injuries do happen. He's actually played a decent amount this year because Nembhard's been hurt, Jarvis Walker's been hurt, Obi Toppin's been hurt. He's played in 12 games. Either way, though, he's been inefficient, sadly. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. I think we're going to see how far this team can go at the deadline. I don't think I'm going to bring back McConnell. Right now, I may wait till the offseason. Mathurin could be a sign and trade piece this offseason as well. I would like to see how far this team can go in the playoffs before I make any major moves, so I'm not going to trade anybody here at the 2026 deadline. Oh, I would have rather this happened a week before. Okay, so I could have made a corresponding move, but Pascal Siakam tears his left meniscus. He's probably out the remaining part of the regular season. I am confident he'll be back for the playoffs. But hey, we're going to finally see Jarvis Walker be a starter. Pascal Siakam is back, and I actually gave Johnny Furphy some runtime over Ben Shepherd, and he impressed me, honestly. And Wemby wins MVP in what would be his 3rd year in the NBA. That is insane. Your 2026 MVP goes to Wemby. I mean, that could definitely happen. Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year. Yeah, Cleveland. I don't know what you guys were doing. Dante DiVincenzo balls out. 6th Man of the Year. Could definitely happen this season as well. Victor Wembanyama gets Depoy. Most improved is Jared McCain, and Luka Doncic is your clutch player of the year, with Tibbs being your coach of the year. Damn, Luka, right knee tendonitis, going to be out for majority of the playoffs if they did make it. Tyrese Halliburton, All-NBA first team. Sabonis got it last year. Halliburton gets it this year. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists. I thought he could have won MVP. Sabonis does get on All-NBA second team, and we made the playoffs as the 3 seed this year. So we actually dropped a couple spots from the trade deadline. The Knicks beat us by 1 spot for that 2 seed. But yeah, if I look at just kind of the league leaders throughout the season, did Halliburton lead the league in assists? Yes, he did, with 12 a night. And offensively, he was the 10th highest scorer in the league as well. Damn, Jalen Brunson also has right knee tendonitis. He is going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. So we're taking on the Bulls in round number 1. I'm debating if I want to change up this rotation. I think Mathurin should definitely start over Aaron Nesmith. I think TJ McConnell and Isaiah Jackson as just kind of backup point guard and the backup center. They're going to get like 8 minutes a night. I think I want to go 18 to Jarvis Walker. We'll see if we can rely on him. Yeah, we'll kind of just go 18 minutes to the top guys off the bench in Obi Toppin, Aaron Nesmith, and Walker. So no Ben Shepherd in the playoffs. I got 8 more minutes to play with. Let's go 40 to Halliburton. That's fine. We could probably go like 36 to Siakam. And then let's go 32 to Nembhard with 33 going to Miles Turner. We are 4.5-star perimeter centric. Let's go, man. Taking on Chicago with Javon Carter as their starting point guard. I wonder if injuries happen. They have Bol and Kuminga as their wings. Yeah, did Josh Giddey get hurt, or did... they didn't re-sign him. Okay. Game 1 is going to go to the Chicago Bulls. Oh my God, they beat us. So 2 Central Division teams. We lost by 1. Levine and Bol combined for 47. All right. Don't lose game number 2. Thank you. We end up blowing them out in this one. We should beat this team. If we don't, then I'm going to make some major moves this offseason. We do end up winning game number 3. Halliburton with 37 and 14. Nembhard with 17 and 14. And Miles Turner also 17 and 14 as well. Game number 4 goes to the Indiana Pacers. We win 123-115. 16 assists for Halliburton, double-doubles for Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam, even though they had poor offensive games. We do drop game number 5 to force a game 6. Chicago staying alive. They force a game 7. I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, we end up winning in 6, 140-125, as we should. 70 points combined between Halliburton and Siakam, and we advance to take on, let's see, Nesmith got an injury. We're taking on the New York Knicks. They beat the Orlando Magic in 7 games. They blew them out in game 7. So yeah, this Knicks team currently has no Jalen Brunson. He is out still for 2 to 4 weeks, so he's going to miss this whole series. That is brutal. If we lose to this team, they have no Brunson. We should beat them. We win by 2. Randall with 32 in game number 1. Halliburton with 23 and 13. Game number 2 goes to the Pacers. We win 116-105. We are 2 games away from making it back to the conference finals. Game 3, Nesmith fully healthy. We go up 3-0. We win 123-115. Halliburton with a triple-double, 10 for 10 from the line. Mikal Bridges had a great game there in game 3. Wasn't enough. Are we in line to get a gentleman's sweep and win this game, or win this series in 5? No. They force a game 6. Okay. Randall drops 37 to keep them alive. Are we about to blow a 3-0 lead? Oh my God, we're going to a game 7. They beat us 140-138 in Indiana. Game 7 in New York at the Garden. Are you kidding me? What is going on? And Siakam gets hurt. No. Oh my God. All right, do I want to start Obi Toppin against his former team? I may. It looks like he's been a little bit more efficient than Jarris Walker. And just because he can space the floor a little bit more. But wow, we lose Siakam for what would also probably be the conference finals as well. So I'm just going to play McConnell and Isaiah Jackson a little bit more. Aaron Nesmith can get kind of legit 6-man minutes and Jarris Walker. So here we go. Game 7, we really just blew a 3-0 lead. Can we beat the Knicks on the road in Game 7 in round 2 like the Pacers just did in real life? We are up, okay, by 21 points. Things are looking really good for us, and I think we're going to be okay. Oh my God, this is about to be an insane collapse. We were up by 21 in the third. We're up by 3. Oh my God. Wow, this is insane. Up by 3 with 2 minutes to go. Oh, they got Brunson back in this game. Wow, I thought Brunson was going to be out the whole series. And Brunson just knocked down a free throw. All right, we're up by 2. Oh, man, with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Oh, my God. Anunoby, what a steal that was. All right, Halliburton stay in front of him. Can he strip it? He fouled him. Is that a clear path? Okay, good. I mean, that's what OG Anunoby's going to provide on the defensive end of the floor, being an elite perimeter defender. And I got to worry about Bridges, Randall. I mean, this Knicks team is good. This is making me happy as a Knicks fan being worried about this team. They got Bridges going off a screen. Nembhard trying to stay over there, but he can't. Nembhard, good closeout. There we go. Good defense. Mathurin, can you stay in front of Anunoby? Nope, Anunoby gets to the rim, and we're all tied up at 114 apiece. I am nervous. Halliburton gets to the rim, and he's going to get that. Oh, my God. Fearless finisher. Thank God. He knocks that down with the right hand. I feel like that's the matchup I got to, like, use. I don't know why they're not putting, like, OG on Halliburton, but they're not. So I'm just going to keep doing that as Randall's going to pull up. He misses that. We get the rebound. I'm just going to try to attack Brunson with Halliburton. That's the goal. They got Precious in. Yeah, I forgot they traded Mitchell Robinson. All right, we have Miles Turner guarded by Brunson. All right, Miles, come on. They're not even going to send the double. Please, Miles, get this over him. Thank you. That's not Precious Achiuwa, is it? I think I'm tripping there. It looks like Robert Williams. If they picked up Robert Williams, that is a great ad for them. So yeah, Brunson playing through an injury right now. Thank God Randall missed that mid-range jumper. Obi Toppin guarding him. Randall's the reason Obi was never a starter in New York. There we go. Good defense. Halliburton stay in front of Brunson. We're good. Oh my God. All right, he got me there. Brunson does have one of the best like footwork, I feel like, in the NBA, especially for a guard. All right, Halliburton, this is like the matchup I want to abuse. I'm really shocked they're not putting Bridges on this matchup whatsoever. Halliburton gets to the rim, gets right by, I believe that's Time Lord. Yeah, that definitely is Time Lord. So we're up by 4. They don't need a 3, but they kind of have to start looking at that because we've been scoring offensively. Oh, Nembhard, you got to try to reach for that. All right, Bridges with the ball. He isn't trying to do anything shot creating wise. He finds Randall inside. We're there. Good defense. Good defense. Nembhard stay in front of Bridges. He kicks it over to Brunson. They're wasting a lot of time here. Brunson takes a tough mid-range jumper and he hits it. He's so good. So they're definitely going to foul me here. Halliburton misses one. They will have a chance. They don't have any timeouts. They got to hit a 3 regardless, I think, even if he hits 1 or 2. Halliburton knocked down the first, and he's going to go 2 for 2. Clutch free throws from Halliburton on the road here. This would be a historic collapse. If we blow a 3-0 lead, we're up by 20 points in the third quarter as well. Randall takes a 3. Oh my God, he hits it. So even if Halliburton hits both free throws here, they're going to have a chance to send this to overtime. Brunson just picked up his 5th foul. This isn't good. Halliburton is going to knock down the first. 7 seconds is plenty of time for the CPU to get it up and down the floor. Because sometimes when it's like 4 seconds, they'll still inbound it and then take like a full court 3. They're going to have some time. Let's see. Is Brunson going to have to pull? They kick it over to OG. Please. Please. Okay, he misses it. Let's go. And the Indiana Pacers are going to survive and advance to the conference finals for the first time since the 2024 season. So second time in 3 years. So we're going to be taking on the Charlotte Hornets in the Western Conference Finals. All right. Yeah, they were able to make it to the conference finals without Luka to start. So you have the Mavericks and the Thunder. Game 1, no Siakam. We beat the 1-seeded Hornets by 23 on the road. Great start. Game number 2 goes to the Charlotte Hornets. They get a win here. So we split them in Charlotte. I'm okay with that. Jimmy Butler drops 27 points. Game number 3 goes to the Indiana Pacers. We end up winning by 19. Mathurin with a 32-point double-double. Halliburton with 17 assists, 25 points. Miles Turner with a double-double. And also just looking at Pascal Siakam, he's out 1 to 2 weeks. So he could possibly be day-to-day for like Game 7 if we were to go to 7. Game 4, though, they win it by 1 point. Damn, we were 1 bucket away from being up 3-1. And are they going to take a 3-2 lead? No. We end up winning Game 5 by 30. Halliburton, you are a beast. Jarris Walker, great stuff. Game number 6. Damn it, we're going to a Game 7. We blew this one by 4. So we lost Game 4 by 1 and Game 6 by 4. And Siakam cannot play in this one. Here we go. Game 7 on the road. Back-to-back Game 7s from the Indiana Pacers. I feel like we're kind of getting risky here from falling down by a little bit. Yeah, we were down by 12. We're currently down by 8. Can we have a strong fourth quarter, please? We're down by 15, and it looks like the Indiana Pacers are going to lose Game 7. We got blown out last year in Game 7. We get blown out this year in Game 7. It's just a crappy way to go out. And you have the Mavericks and the Hornets in the NBA Finals, and the Hornets win in 5 with Luka Doncic, even though they lost in 5, gets Finals MVP. There goes LeBron. Al Horford retires on the Warriors. Draymond Green retires on the Warriors. So the Toronto Raptors own our first round pick this year, the final asset from the Pascal Siakam trade. That's going to be at 25. So they basically never had to give up a lottery pick for Siakam. That's a great deal for Indiana. So we did have a second. We used it on a big man as AJ Demancic goes to the Boston Celtics. Oh my God. All right. They're going to be good. Cameron Boozer goes to the Sixers. So the top 2 guys had to go to the Eastern Conference. The good teams too. It's not even like the Nets and the Wizards. We're going to pick up the team options on all these guys. I think if there's a big move to be made, it's a sign and trade with Benedict Mathurin, who was really good last year. I'm going to bring back Wiseman as well as my 3rd string center. I mean, for vibes, I'm going to bring back TJ McConnell, but I don't know if he's going to crack the rotation. All right, we've had a good working relationship with the Sacramento Kings. We're going to make this trade. We're going to be sending Ben Shepherd and Obi Toppin to Sacramento in exchange for Malik Monk, who's an expiring deal, and a future first-round pick. Malik Monk, elite 6th man in the NBA, is going to be in that role for us. And now I'm like, maybe I will bring back Benedict Mathurin. Now, he could be a trade deadline candidate. I do want to bring back Johnny Furphy as well. We're going to bring him back 4 years, $85 million. I'd like to find minutes for Igor Demon as well. Like, this is going to be a deep rotation, but we can withstand injuries. Let's bring back Johnny Furphy on a 3-year deal, just under $10 million, or going to be around $10 million. Let's see what the final cost is. 9.92. So Siakam regresses a little bit, did have a major injury in the playoffs. Look how good this depth is. We have so many guys in these 80 tiers, and Igor Demon's right in the fold as well. This is a good team. We should Oh, man, if Siakam wasn't hurt, I feel like we could have made it to the NBA Finals. All right, so this is what the year 3 rotation is going to look like. We have Halliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Turner, with a bench of Monk, Walker, Nesmith, Jackson, and Igor Demon. McConnell is here for vibes, and if somebody gets hurt, this team should be right back at the top of the Eastern Conference this year. Let's see how we perform, and hopefully could just stay healthy come April, May, and June. All right, so here at the trade deadline, we are 30-22 in the Eastern Conference. We're 17-10 at home. We are not in the top 10, or we are at number 10 offensively. That is, no, I was looking at that wrong. Oh my God, I was about to say, we're that bad offensively? No, that was like reverse defensive stats. So we're 6th in defense, we're 3rd in offense. All right, but our 3.7 point differential, oh my God, look how good the Charlotte Hornets are. All right, LaMelo Ball got hurt, but still, like, he comes back, they're so good. Halliburton has missed a little bit of time this year. I don't know if I want to make a move. I mean, Mathurin's been really good. I don't know if I should trade him. Malik Monk's an elite 6th man. Igor Demon has been very efficient in the playing time he's had. I don't think I'm going to make a trade. I think I'm going to run with this young core, or not with this young core, with this core once again, and then the offseason maybe make a move. I mean, Malik Monk is a player option. We can re-sign him right now. Let's do that. We'll give him a 2-year deal, $34 million, so we don't have to worry about him opting out. And we'll bring back Aaron Nesmith on a 3-year, $36 million deal. That could also be moved in the offseason. I don't have to re-sign Siakam or Nembhard just yet. This team is good, and I feel like we've made the right additions around it. We have the depth that can withstand an Aaron Nesmith broken hand, so I think we're going to be okay. So Victor Wembanyama ends up going back-to-back, winning the 2027 MVP award. Cameron Boozer, Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year in Brooklyn. Wemby Depoy, Most Improved goes to Rob Dillingham in Minnesota, and Ant takes home Clutch Player of the Year. Charles Lee, Coach of the Year of the Charlotte Hornets. We don't get Halliburton on All-NBA first team or second team, but him and Sabonis, funny enough, are both on All-NBA third team. And we finished the year as the 4th seed, so we've never been a top 2 seed in the seasons in this video. Igor Demon, though, I thought was great. He was efficient. He, I think, is going to crack the playoff rotation. We're taking on the Cavs, who didn't draft Cooper Flagg, but they still have an elite front court, back court. They've added Bruce Brown and Walker Kessler. It's a good team. I mean, Halliburton's obviously going to be in the backcourt with Nembhard. Both were phenomenal this year. Nembhard up to an 86 overall. I think I'm going to start Mathurin at the 3. Obviously, Siakam and Turner at the front court. Aaron Nesmith was kind of inconsistent for me this year, but I think I'm like debating just giving Jarris Walker the backup 5. I don't know, though. So I think for the playoffs, we're going to go like 10 minutes to Nesmith, because I don't know if I need him too much with some of these other guys being good defenders and shooters. We'll go 8 to Isaiah Jackson. We'll keep Malik Monk with those 6-man minutes. We'll go 31 to Mathurin. Let's go 32 to Nembhard. 37 to Halliburton, 35 Siakam, 32 Turner. We are 4.5-star perimeter centric. We're taking on the Cavs, like I said, in round 1, a battle of 2 Central Division teams. beat them by 5 in game number 1. Game number 2, we take a 2-0 lead. We end up blowing them out by 21 points. Halliburton dropped 35 and 13, 27 for Mathurin, 22 and 12 for Nembhard. Game number 3 is going to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers, 118-96, 33-11 and 8 for Tyrese Halliburton. Game number 4 goes to the Indiana Pacers, 112-86. If we could beat this team, this is a great start to the playoffs, and we end up beating them in 6. We drop game 5, but we win it right back in game 6. Halliburton is a man on a mission, but we got to take on the Charlotte Hornets, the team that beat us last year. They were phenomenal throughout the regular season. Do they not have Jimmy anymore? Oh, they don't have Jimmy Butler anymore. They have Zach Edey, though, who's been traded multiple times in this video. Game number 1 goes to the Indiana Pacers. We beat them by 9. We're looking for revenge. They did win it all last year, and we take a 2-0 lead. We held them to under 100 points in game number 2. Game 3 goes to the Hornets by 12. They get this one right back. Can we? Oh, my God. Who shot 1 for 12? Oh, my God, Benedict. Come on. You're killing me. I may have to bench you if you're going to be this bad. But, hey, we're up 3-1. You were somewhat better in this game, but still not great. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. And we end up winning in 6. And we advance to the Eastern Conference Finals to take on the 76ers. Let's go. So you have the Mavericks and the Spurs over there. The Sixers do have Jared McCain, LeVert, Paul George, Boozer. I mean, that is unreal. Former Pacer Jalen Smith. But Tyrese Maxey is hurt. Oh my God, that team is so good. And they don't have Maxey for the playoffs. This may be Mickey Mouse-esque. Oh, did Donovan Mitchell got hurt in this series. It looks like he got hurt in game number 6, though, or game number 5, because he didn't play at all in game number 6. It was a serious injury as well. So Sixers, Pacers, game 1, Nembhard back spasms. Can he play through it? Yes, he can. Game 1 goes to Indiana. No Maxey for them is huge. That team is unreal, though. We take a 2-0 lead like we've done, or like we did in the Hornets series. Malik Monk, great 6-man numbers right there. Game 3 goes to the Pacers. We are up 3-0. Can we go to the NBA Finals? Yes, we can. We sweep the Sixers to take on the Dallas Mavericks, who have Cooper Flagg, Luka Doncic, Kevin Porter Jr., Trey Murphy. All right, no more Kyrie Irving. Klay Thompson looks like he is hurt or has just regressed a ton. Game 1 goes to Dallas. 125-124. Damn, this is the Rick Carlisle series. I may trim the rotation if we go down 2-0. Okay, yeah, we go down 2-0. We're gonna make some changes. As much as I like Igor, I don't know if I'm gonna play him. I think oh my God, Neesmith's been so bad in that limited role. I think I'm gonna bench Neesmith then, or just like he's not gonna be playing at all. Mathurin has been stepping up, but I'm gonna play him a little bit less. We're gonna go 40 minutes to Halliburton. Injured Nembhard, 34 minutes. Monk's gonna play more Turner and Jarris Walker. Game 3, we can't go down 3-0, and that was must win. We win 118-109. Siakam stepped up. Game 4, please win. And we do. Let's go. We end up winning 154-121. Wow, we blew them out. 19 assists for Halliburton in this one. Game 5, can we go up 3-2? Please, Nembhard fully healthy. Yes, we win 3 unanswered. That's what I'm talking about. Game 6, it's going to be in Indiana. Can we win? I do not want to go to a Game 7. We've gotten blown out in multiple Game 7s in this video. We did beat the Knicks in Game 7, but I'd rather just win in 6. Come on. It's close here. We're down by 5. We are down by 5. Down by 2. Let's win this. Come on our home court. I don't want to go to a Game 7 here. I just hate having to guard Luka Doncic. Come on, throw to Luka. I'm going to get this steal, okay? They can't get to PJ Washington, and Luka's going to get an open 3, and I guess that's on. Halliburton finds Jarris Walker. Oh my God, he's going to miss that. That spacing from Isaiah Jackson killed me, man. Oh my God, Luka's driving. Okay, he pulls up. I don't think that's going to go in. Lucky for us, that was a terrible shot. But I'm going to do what I'm pretty much did against the Knicks. I just want Halliburton to go right at Luka. Halliburton with the left hand. That is good. He's got 20 points, down by 3. Andrew Nembhard guarding Kevin Porter Jr. Oh, man. If we lose this finals, I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to be so upset. Okay, I don't know. Kevin Porter Jr. starting right now is crazy. All right, can somebody help me? Can somebody help me? Good defense, Halliburton, but Luka gets the ball back. Walker, good defense. Let's go. We needed that so badly. All right, let's push it. Nembhard up the court. Come on. Get around KPJ. Get around. He does. But Mathurin with the worst spacing in the world. No, why did Mathurin run into me? And then I ran out of bounds. Like, that's on me, but I just thought I was going to have an uncontested layup, and I did. And then Mathurin brought his defender over. Oh, that is going to be huge because we got such a nice defensive stop on Luka the possession prior. All right, PJ Washington ain't pulling this far. They're going back to the post. Luka, Halliburton. Come on. Good defense, Halliburton. He misses it, and we get the board. Okay, kick it up to Mathurin. I would like to score quickly. Walker. All right, skirt. Walker, Jarris Walker, 3. He missed that. All right, James Wiseman. Why is Wiseman in? Why is James Wiseman in? What happened to Isaiah Jackson? I guess Miles Turner fouled out, and then... Oh, my God. That was a dumb 3 with Walker. That really was. Andrew Nemhard, that's a deep three, but he catch and shoots. Oh, in and out. And we're going to a game 7. All right, here we go. Game 7. I blew that one. I haven't blown a game like that, I feel like, in a minute. I mean, we were losing when I hopped in, but please don't get blown out on the road in Dallas. I'm just scared we're going to get blown out. Okay, good first half so far. Things are looking good. Just don't choke it in the third. Don't choke it. We're tied. Oh, my God. I'm nervous. Please. Come on. We're down by 12. We can't win game 7s. I'm hopping in right now. I cannot watch this team just blow it here in the fourth quarter. I just can't. I can't believe. Okay. Siakam finally in. We got Gafford in the air. Siakam gets to the rim. Lively's going to come in. No foul call. Oh, that's so stupid of me. All right, good. They got Lively and Gafford in, which is crazy. Halliburton! It's Luka Doncic! Get your ass on him. And there we go. We're going to get a foul there. Cooper Flag was just on Halliburton. That is not a defensive matchup that I want. Flag is elite defensively. Halliburton has 16 assists, knocks down the first free throw, makes it a 5-point game. I don't really trust this team right now. All right, he hits both. I'm like debating if I want Malik Monk in, but I feel like Nemhard should be able to hit some of these threes. He only has 9 points in this game. They're going to just try to get it to Luka in the post. Oh, man. I don't know if I want Halliburton guarding Luka. I don't know if he does. Step back three, please. No. Oh, my God. Miles Turner. What is that positioning? Wow. If you're not going to rebound, I'm going to get you out of this game. Halliburton again to the rim. Okay, thank you, Miles Turner, for the rebound. Halliburton, I need this as the shot clock's about to expire. Thank you. That is a massive three-point game. Help, help, help. It's Luka. Okay, no. What? Oh, my God. How is that a foul? I have so many timeouts. I should have challenged it, but a three-point play hurts so much after that Halliburton three. Come on, Miles Turner over Luka. Oh, my God. Why is Miles Turner guarding Luka? Wait, what? I thought he was going to do a step back there. And he misses that, thank God. All right, kick that out to Siakam. Siakam, you're making so much money. Get by Cooper Flag. Siakam gets to the rim. I should have kicked that out. And he makes that contested layup. He's got 25 and 13. 4-point game. Come on, I need Miles Turner. I need you to help me out defensively. We're here on Lively. We're good. We're good. Great defense there. All right, 14 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to kick it back out to Luka. No way. That was... Oh, my God. He's so... good. Siakam mid-range jumper. He's wide open. Siakam! How much money are you getting paid to blow a wide open jumper? Oh my God. Kevin Porter Jr. Oh God. And Halliburton fouls out. I hate this. Oh my God. We blew a 3-2 lead. Another game 7 loss. Pain. So much pain.